Um, so this is like the third time I record this video. My camera doesn't want to work, so the last option is going to be my computer camera. I hope that you can see the image without being funny. So the first thing I finished is this cardigan, right? Cardigan. I mean, this hat right here. It's the Make Your Own hat by me. I made the pattern. It's beyond Ravelry. So if you can see here, the rainbow colors. They're not perfectly striped because they started in different places and all that. But you can see the colors are really pretty. I wanted to show different types of ways you can do this hat because I do tell you in the pattern you can stripe it or do whatever you want with it. That's why it's called Make Your Own. I designed it with this X-shaped pattern here. You can see it. I made this color choices by rounding up all the colors I needed, like from the turquoise. I know it's not a rainbow color, but to the dark green, to the light lime green, to yellow, and the orange here, and red and purple right here. And then the blue was added, the purple and the blue were added separately later on, the same with the brim here. But yeah, the yarns are loops and thread and some red heart. They are in here. So the other thing I finished, but it is a FO, or it is NFO, a hoe, and a whip. It's all together. Okay. I did show you last time I finished the back piece, so this time I finished the left panel, the left front panel here. Let me put it this way, you can see it better. There. I knitted up that here as well. So the only problem I had, I think the last time I showed you with I was here in the ribbing, the only problem I had was that I did knit it up the pattern here in the shoulder piece just as it's suggested in the pattern, but then it ended up being too long, and in the pattern, the Tulle cardigan pattern, it tells you that it should line up. It has like a little drawing and it tells you it should line up. The shoulder seams should line up. You can see it right here. See, it should line up. So yeah, I had to rip it out after I had the measurements because it didn't line up. And it still doesn't line up as well, but I guess I have to make it work. So I cast it on the right panel, and I'm in the ribbing as well. So I'm doing it in 6mm Knit Picks casting needles, or I mean US 6 or 4mm, and they have the high needle point protectors. And I think this is a 24-inch cable and 36-inch cable, I think, from them too. And the yarn is craft yarn from Isaac Mizrahi. It is a merino wool blend acrylic microfiber. I bought this one at Michael's. It is on clearance now. And I did buy it on a good sale. The other thing I have to show you that is a work in progress is a whip. It's this socks right here. These are vanilla socks. I am using Regia sock here, and this one is Paint and Croy in Century Gray. The Regia, I can't tell you the name because it's numbers. And Sorry, excuse me. I did do this. I'm using the magic loop method, and I really don't like it. I think the last time I showed it here was I was here in the heel flap. It is a 3-inch heel flap. I was guided myself by measurements, and thank you guys for helping me, Camper Brian and Yarn Yetta. Thank you for helping me because they did give me the count I was supposed to make, but I'm really bad at counting rows, so I guided myself by measurements. So 3 inches was my measurement here. I'm knitting all this right here with the magic loop. I don't like the magic loop method. This ones are Haya US 1.5 or 2.5 millimeters, and the cables are 40-inch or 100 centimeters. I prefer to keep doing socks on DPNs or the 9-inch circulars. I think I would buy those. There is the waist yarn, putting on waist yarn to do the heel after heel, or there is another technique that Yarn Julian said there was a video on how to make the heel flap with the 9-inch circulars. So I'm thinking of buying some 9-inch circulars, but the other way I would use these ones if I cast on 2 socks at the same time. Yes, I would use them again, or to make a shawl if it requires that size of needle, but I really don't like the magic loop because I feel like I'm constantly fighting with the cable, constantly just rearranging the needles. I feel like I'm wasting more time fixing the needles than knitting actually. So, and I'm very slow, as you can see. Plus my husband has a very big foot, so it needs to be 11, and he's a size 11. So yeah, pretty big. That the other thing I have, the other whip I have is this. I just have a little bit of the ribbing here, and it is the Open Work Top by Peyton, and it is a free pattern on yarnspirations.com. It's supposed to look like this whenever I finish it. It's for my mom, and the yarn I'm using is Premier Cotton something. It's a cotton acrylic blend. It is in between a DK and a fingering. It's a 2. So, but it's really nice and soft. And that's it. The other things I have to show you are going to be things I bought. So, on Mother's Day, my husband took me to Red Lobster, and then we were going to go to Wild Fibers on Denver, Colorado, and it was closed already, so he took me to the lamb shop. It was a very nice, humble shop. And he bought me this needle gauge here. It cost me $4.95. It has the name of them. Yeah. I bought some. Sorry if I haven't. I bought some skull buttons. Sorry if you can hear my daughter's crying. These are the skull buttons here that I bought over there in the lamb shop. I've been looking for these buttons forever. I did went to Joann's, but they did have a glossy, like a shiny skull button. I didn't want to do that. That's another thing why I didn't finish my cardigan, or I wasn't working on it because I didn't have any buttons for it. I wanted to have the buttons and then get motivated. I bought this flower one to make another kind of bolero, or the little cardigan I made for my daughter, but in pink. And I think I'm gonna make it long sleeve and have more buttonholes and make the rest of them just purple, and it's gonna be pink. I bought this blue glittery button here as well. Very shiny. It has purple and silver glitter. So I went to that shop looking for sock blockers for myself. The lady was very helpful. She told me that they didn't use sock blockers. They just put the socks on wet on their feet, and that's how they can walk around with them for a little while and block them that way. For me, that was a no-no. I guess that causes like bacteria to grow on your feet and stuff like that. I wouldn't do that, but I guess that's the way they do it. Even my husband was amazed when she said that. He was like, he opened his eyes really big. So yeah, and the other thing was, there was this older lady that was there that she was looking at us with cross-eyed just like this all the time, and she made us feel very uncomfortable. I don't know, because she was looking at us because it was almost closing time. We were Hispanic. We had tattoos. My husband has a tattoo on his leg, or we are young as well. And she thought maybe we were there to steal something or something like that. I was very stressed. I had makeup on. My hair was really pretty. I don't know. But I guess it was a rare occasion to see younger people in her shop or something. But the owner was really nice. It was just that lady. I don't know if she was the owner's mom or whatever. Yeah, that's it. But I really do recommend going to that shop. It has an amazing selection of yarn. It's really amazing and pretty and organized. So yeah. I went to the thrift shop or the op shop and bought some Hobby Lobby for some Hobby. I bought this yarn. It is Deborah Normal collection, and it was bought at Hobby Lobby for $4.99. It still has the label here. I paid $1.99, and the color is Antique Lavender. It is a gray, black, purple color, as you can see here. And I bought as well a zipper, a navy color zipper for 99 cents, but it was half off that 99 cents, so it was a lot cheaper than that. So the other thing I bought was notebook with square pages to make some designs there. I bought some other stuff to buy my binders, but I don't think you're very interested in that. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is that I have a bag full of this yarn. Here's what I have. I made my shawl, my ex-boyfriend shawl, with this. I don't know if I'm gonna knit another ex-boyfriend shawl or if I'm going to trade it. If you're interested in trading with me your yarn, this one is 100% wool. So if you're allergic to wool, don't trade with me. But it is 100% wool. I think it's normal yarn. It's some yarn I bought at Joann's. Sorry, I keep saying Joann's for $7 plus a coupon. But I have so much of it, I don't know what else to knit with it. And it's very pretty and stripes very nicely. That's it. If you want to trade with me, contact me on Ravelry or Instagram. whichever, or even Facebook. My links are going to be in the description below. And I think that's all I have to show you and tell you this time. Oh, yeah, I forgot one thing. I am planning on making bags to sell. I did tell you guys on Instagram, if you're interested in my bags, they are going to be kind of like more comic booky, more series related type of bags, um, more for men, kind of say, more colors for men, because I feel there isn't enough bags for men out there or kids. So they're gonna be bright colored and kind of designs like The Walking Dead, stuff like that. But they can be cater to both sex, because if you're a woman and you like that type of things, go for it, because my bag is a Doctor Who bag, so it's gender neutral. So I'm going to make bags like this big, but they might be just one solid color in the front and in the inside. So that will be more cost efficient for buyers and for me to buy the materials as well, to not raise the price like really high up. It can be affordable for you guys. And this one is the Walking Dead one that I made, and I'm going to make different sizes, even a smaller version of this one, so you can carry. This one I have soft and it's pretty good, but I know people who like really smaller size soft bags, but they're all gonna be stiffer. And if I'm going to be making them, and whenever I post a picture of them, and I'm going to put them on Instagram and Facebook, and if you feel like you want one, just send me a message, and we're going to do this by PayPal, because I don't have an Etsy store. So everything is going to be done via PayPal. And I am very efficient at sending stuff. By the time you buy, I sell. I send. That's how I do it. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope to see you next time, and do whatever makes you happy. So keep on crafting. Bye, guys.